Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, guys. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Carlos Ulberg just knocked out Jiri in the first round, and boy oh boy, am I very surprised by the outcome. I ain't disappointed because, to be fair, the entire situation is very messed up. Like, not in a bad way. It's just very sketchy, because I am a personality. Like, if I was in the position of Jiri I would have done the same thing, and it's definitely not a good thing to do. It may be the worst thing you could do in that position, but like that is just when Yuri Prohaska did that, he held back. He let Carlos Ulberg hit him a few times, right? Like he tried to, like, he felt bad because Carlos's knee got like detached or some shit. So he felt bad. That's why to make the fight actually fair from that point onwards, he tried to stand and trade with him. Tit for tat, if you know what I mean. But the thing is, he obviously shouldn't have done that. He said in the post-fight interview, that's the lesson that he learned today, and more than anything, he will improve. And honestly, skill for skill, Yuri Prohaska is definitely. I still believe Yuri Prohaska is better than Carlos Ulberg. He's just like that decision that he took. But the thing is, I am saying this, I am pointing it out. But if I was in the position of Yuri Prohaska, I would have done the same thing because, like, it's just the sympathy. Yeah, it's just a sympathy. Like, it's definitely not a good trait to have. Definitely not. But what can you do? After some point, what can you do? Like, it just comes natural, doesn't it? But big ups to Carlos Ulberg, our new light heavyweight undisputed world champion. Alex Pereira is now at heavyweight. This entire card, it's one of the best cards I've ever experienced live, and I'm really glad that I was able to break it down fight by fight, the entire card, prelims. I wanted to do the Kelvin Gastelum fight on the early prelim, but couldn't do that because of the Fury Makhmudov. But yeah, but still, I'm really grateful, and especially for my comeback. This was my first numbered event. Actually, this was the first UFC event that I covered because I didn't do one for Moicano Duncan. But yeah, more than anything, when it comes to the fight itself, like Carlos Ulberg, he looked confident, and I guess, like Yuri Prohaska definitely messed up because like when we know that Carlos's knee got detached, like he got an injury, like we saw that, but the thing is, he himself did not ask Yuri to slow down. Like, he himself did not make any type of excuse. So why then? Why then, Yuri? Why? It's weird. It's weird because like if I don't even have the right to want to know why Yuri did that, because I myself would have done that. I don't even know why I would do that. Like, it's really confusing, the entire situation, in my opinion. It's What do you think? What do you think? Let me know. What do you think? Do you feel bad for Yuri Prohaska? Like, one bit? Are you angry with him? Are you disappointed with him? Like, why did he do that? Are you how do you psychologically process this situation? Like, bro, like, it's like, UFC is a very unpredictable organization. Like, MMA itself is very unpredictable, but this is like, obviously Carlos will take a few months break, to for him to properly heal. But more than anything, a lot of people actually hate on Carlos Ulberg, and I don't get that one bit. Like, obviously, to the build up, like during the build up of this fight, I obviously supported Jiri because who doesn't love Jiri. That's all good and shit, but more than anything, it's just I don't understand the hate on Carlos. Like, you might not like Carlos' style. He doesn't really have that much of a charisma, but still, like, a lot of people I have seen online, they don't like Carlos. They call him arrogant, cocky. I don't understand that one bit because, like, if anything, Carlos Ulberg is one of the most honest and respectful champions we have ever seen. Like champions, yeah, this champion. We have seen recently. So, like, yeah, hats off to Carlos Ulberg. Like, he did deserve this, and he did manifest this. And yes, yes, we counted him out and paid the price for it anyway. It's just it's just it's too much, isn't it? When I saw Iri Proska fight, like when the fight started, it was fun. It was very fun while it lasted. And the thing is, Iri was out cold. Like, you can't even make the argument that, oh, it was an early stoppage, Jiri could have recovered, because he was out cold. Like the referee Mark Goddard, or was it Jason Harzo? I forgot. He stepped in the perfect moment, because in the exact moment when Jiri was out and Carlos was landing freely. That's the exact moment the ref stepped in. So yeah, big ups to the ref. But yeah, other than that, as far as I just want to recap the entire event. Had a lot of good fights from last night to this morning. It's about a 10-hour journey, I guess, because the Netflix card, it started at 12 in the morning, and now it's 10 in the morning. So yeah, 10 hours. For 10 straight hours, I've been watching fight and breaking them down. Yeah, the definition of unemployed, isn't it? And total, I have broken down. All right, four. All right, Fraser Clark, Justice Huni, TKV, and I forgot the name. Conor Bay and Regis Progray, Fury Bakhmudov, and then what was the first fight? Gamrot, and he's up. Kevin Holland versus what's his name? Gabriel Bonfim's opponent. I'm pretty sure his name is like Ryan something, right? And then Aaron Pico versus Pitbull. Crazy fight. Then yeah, basically another five. The guy who just died, yeah, Cub Swanson, his fight. And then, but like, it's hard to remember these fights, to some degree. I know I've got four left, right? So the next one is it the heavyweight fight? No, I believe, no, I believe there's one more. Oh yeah, Johnny Walker versus Dominic Reyes. Dog shit, a pure dog shit. And then the greatest fight I may have ever seen ever live. Uh, what was his name? Josh Hockett versus Curtis Blades. Amazing hard by both of those guys, and big ups to Josh Hockett, legend. And then obviously Paulo Costa versus Azamat Marzakhanov, and finally Johnny Walker versus Nebraska. Anyways, my voice is basically out, and I'm sorry if for this video my voice is a bit low. I'm just like I I'm hallucinating to some degree. So yeah, I need some sleep. You guys, I've been awake for well over 24 hours, I think. So you guys make sure to let me know what you guys think, and inshallah I'll see you guys next time. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.